Hello, and welcome to Civilization Beyond Earth, Season 2! Oh, you thought this was over? Surprise! And we're going to go ahead and set up a game, and it's going to be a little bit different. Shall we bump the difficulty up to Soyuz? Yes, I think we will. And we'll just see what happens there. Although this time we will not be playing as Hutama the Broken Trade Lord. The gimmick for this run-through is going to be Pacifist. But I'm putting the word pacifist in scare quotes. Let's talk briefly about my rationale here. Last time around, in the first video, I said we're going to conquer this. We're going to conquer this new world and win the game through the power of trade. And then I wound up running a trade route, running a massive network of trade convoys, more as a secondary thing to simply defeating everybody with my giant kick-ass military. So I wanted to do something a little bit different this time and actually try to focus on playing the game and building up my civilization just be better than everybody else's. Now, why is pacifism in scare quotes? Because, well, it's not actually passive. It's more a non-aggression principle as far as humanity is concerned. I'm still allowed to go on rampages against aliens, and I am allowed to defend myself if I'm attacked by another civilization, up to and including conquering their cities and erasing them from the game. The only thing I can't do is declare war on somebody else, which means I'm going to have to basically bully them into declaring war on me if I need to be at war with them to conquer them. And also it means that I'm going to have to be very, very careful about when I end my wars, because I'm not necessarily going to have an opportunity to be at war with them again unless they want to be at war with me again. So I had a couple of thoughts about this. And my first thought was, well, if I'm going down a diplomatic route in the first place, being integer is probably not the worst idea in the world, because integer lets me get more out of my agreements and whatnot. My other thought, and the one that I think I'm going with, is I'm going to be ARC. I'm going to be the American Reclamation Corporation. Covert operations go faster. This will allow me to keep stealing science from everybody else and hopefully keep caught up with them, considering that, again, we are now playing on the second highest difficulty in the game. They're going to be getting significant advantages. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, the other thing that I've done is I've gone into the advanced settings here, and I've said, okay, as I said, there are 12 civilizations in the game. The maximum game size is 8, which means that there were 4 civilizations that we didn't get to see last time. So I've gone and plunked them in here. So this time we will for sure have Franco-Iberia, Changshu, Brasilia, and the African Union in the game with us, and we'll get to see what they're like. And then, okay, what we have to do here is colonists are going to be engineers, as always, production. For the spacecraft, we're going to take the Continental Surveyor because that's just how we roll. We're going to start with the pioneering technology because, again, that's how we roll. It's not going to be a Protean. It's going to be a few large land masses separated by oceans with some smaller islands. We'll go with that. Soyuz, standard, random planet biome? Yes, let's do that. Let's actually just have a random planet biome. I'm cool with that. And then resources. Oh, I think I'll give myself a legendary start. Suzanne never gave up on the American dream. Yeah, well, again, that whole we destroyed the Earth with either a nuclear exchange or global warming or some vague event. Okay, here we are on our planet, and I get a whopping 3. Wow, I get three tiles to choose from. So I can be on the hill for a little bit more defense, although I'm far more vulnerable to sea forces. And as we saw in the last game, having a navy is an extraordinary thing. So we're going to go in here. That's also going to happen to put us 2 tiles away from this thing for the tectonic anvil. Lovely! Welcome to my planet. I'm on a baby little island here, which hopefully I will have all to myself. If I don't have it all to myself, it's going to be interesting trying to keep, trying to get a war going to get everybody else off of it. So, for science, you know, probably would make sense for me to get my spy agency up and running as quickly as possible. But that is a thought. The other thing is, autogyros are all the way down here. Yeah, phasal transporter. Once again, this is going to come in extraordinarily handy as far as projecting my army around the world when we do have war problems. So these need petroleum and titanium. I'm probably going to want to pick up the things that show me where the petroleum and the titanium are so that I can start harvesting as much of that as quickly as possible. Decisions. Do we want to rush computing? Having subs would be good, but we may just have to say we're going to wait on that for a bit. If I do this, that's going to go this way first. I could switch it over to engineering, which would get me the titanium locations. But getting ultrasonic fences early, also not a terrible idea. Vivarium for growth is actually probably more useful right off the bat than thorium reactors and repair facilities, because again, these things are things that I would go for if I was going to have a ginormous army. And what I'm really going to have is something more along the lines of a self-defense force. So yes, I think we're going to do ecology and then computing and get our spy agency up and running as fast as we can. For this, we will start with an old Earth relic, and then we will activate the queue, and we will get ourselves a trade depot, because that's how that works. No one else having spawned in yet. Okay, that's miasma, which is not ideal, but whatever. He can survive some miasma. Okay, yep. That happened. We also got a personal meditation helmet. Get back up on the hill, get us more vision, see if there's anything worth pursuing over here. Look at all this stuff. Lots of cubes. Okay, someone has landed on the larger continent. Okay, so we have the large continent, and then we have 3 significantly small. Is this connected? No, it's not connected. So, I think we'll call this the central continent. We'll call this the western continent. It's mine. I own it. Thank you very much. We will call this the eastern continent. And we'll call this one the northern continent. And I'll forget this terminology. Don't you worry about that. We have an alien to shoot, so we're going to do that. Okay, he died, but I don't get anything from it. Oh, well. Okay, let's keep avoiding aliens if we can. Yes, as I said, I am allowed to attack aliens. But that is aliens only. That will not apply to humans that go the harmony route. Yes, they're splicing tainted alien DNA into their own genes, but they're still technically human. They're still sentient. Let's go with that. Oh my god! Someone has gone and landed on my continent. This makes me angry. Alright, this is in miasma, so I can't have it. This is not in miasma, so I can have it. Alright. Grab that. We're going to have to figure out who this is, and then we're going to have to piss them off, because this continent belongs to me. It is my sole property. I'm going to have to maneuver myself into a defensive war. It'll be funny. I'll just build a colony, a city right next door to them. How the hell, launching a solar collector already? That's just not fair. Okay, someone's up here. On, what did we say this was? This is still the central continent. Okay. Hello, it's Duncan.
We've all come a long way.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, Duncan, because I'm... Alright. Curious symptoms in children. Unpredictable, intense spikes of emotion. Feeling phantom pain without explanation. We must do something. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Lots of thoughts here. Normally, I feel comfortable rushing up the might tree in order to get XP from combat, strength against aliens, science from alien nests, 20% affinity, and 1 free affinity level. These are all really good things to get. I think I'm going to delay that for just a little bit to grab 10% science when healthy, because we're going to need to be able to keep up with them. +1 culture from relics, as always. Duncan, if you get these aliens mad at me, I'm not going to be very happy. Okay, we have robotics. That's nice. And we know who that is. So the question is, I want to run up this coast over here and beat Duncan to any resource pods that might be in this area. There's an alien nest over there. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. And by keep an eye on that, we'll send an expedition to exterminate it. Okay, just keep... Oh, yep, there's a resource pod. I have no idea what Duncan's up to, but he's not within range of it, so I guess it's mine now. Hooray! That's culture. That's the second culture development. Okay, here's a little bit extra cultural growth for me. Central. Central. You need to get a colonialist. And I don't know exactly where I'm going to put him. Maybe just like over here. Okay, into the miasma we go because we need to see more of this area. This is actually looking like a pretty solid investment as far as a city. So I might do that. I just need to make sure there's not an alien nest, like, you know, right there. Okay, there are aliens, but I'm not seeing a nest. And this is encouraging to me. We can develop another virtue. Okay, do we keep going down this tree? Extra culture equal to 30% positive health. Each city tile generates +25 science. That could be good. Getting this, just 30 science from finishing expeditions. Yeah, but we don't really do that. Okay. Might make sense to start running down the might tree now that we have a couple of things in knowledge. Let's have this guy keep going. Oh, hey, there's Duncan's Explorer. Well, I'm going to beat you to this pod. Okay, we have energy or production from trade depots. This time around, we do not have unlimited trade units, so energy is probably going to be a little bit more of an issue. Let's just keep an eye on that. Okay. We have, that must be Chengsu, because we've already seen Duncan. I got 91 research, which got us done with ecology. Lovely. Anyway, that must be Chengsu over here, because we've already seen Duncan, and there are exactly 2 civilizations that can make their original planetfall as a water city. So, process of elimination, my dear Watson. And this is Reginaldo.
El pueblo unido de Sudamérica le da la bienvenida.
Yeah. He's called... Oh, yeah. He's called Brasilia in the game files, but in some game files he's called the Organization of South American States. That's an interesting little discrepancy there. So, ooh, there's Phyrexar right here. Okay, what have we found? We found Xenomass over there. We found a motherload of Xenomass. Maybe I want to put a city in this area. That's 11 Xenomass, actually. If we put a city right here, it's closer to us. There's fruit that'll grow it faster. Up there, hold up. If we put a city here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. You get all sorts of nonsense if you put a city right there. I like that idea. Once it grows big enough, that is, but, you know, get there. Okay, so I'm thinking city here, city up here, probably a water city out here at some point, just because there are some water-specific wonders that we'll probably want. Okay, Colonialist is going to be up and running. There we go. They want me to immediately stick a city over there. I'm less than enamored of it, but I'm going to stick with my original plan. I have decided. Alright. There's a resource pod here that everybody missed. I wonder if we'll actually get it. Okay, next is going to be a trade convoy. And actually, I can't add to the queue while it's somebody else's turn, which is just a brilliant decision in game design. I mean, it's not like I can do anything else while I'm waiting for the game to process. Biopsy the alien remains that are scattered around the planet. That's the planetary quest for this one, as opposed to cleaning the giant fungi. Add to the queue, I will want an ultra fence and a clinic and a vivarium. And I'm not actually sure that we want to do that. Okay, great. Got that. We got a component printer, because 3D printing is a thing in the future. Hooray! Alright. Let's... Oh, wait. I don't have an expedition module. Alright, go back home, grab an expedition module, then come out here and survey this, and then get the progenitor ruin there. Great. Lovely. Okay. Pop a city here. Soldier unit. Hooray. You're going to come over here. We're going to clear out the aliens from over here, and then we're going to get another city over here. Good stuff. Yes. Alright, do I want to bother healing you up? If you run into anything, you will die. Yes, I'll bother healing you up. Okay. I can attack you. Yep, 44 versus 19. Lovely. Okay, we have an upgrade. We'll make ourselves better. And then we'll just mash the heal button. You're going to come out here and start... That was... Oh, okay, yeah, no, actually that makes sense. Never mind. Sometimes the auto-pathing is a little bit weird. Okay, personality traits. Do we actually have the ability to grab a new personality trait yet? Yes, we do. Okay. We don't have the spy building yet. So what I want to do is I want to grab a military thing. And I know, for a guy who's going to be allegedly pacifist, I'm thinking either protective, which is extra city defense per unit of population to make my cities harder to kill, or gain science when killing a unit in combat, which will let me keep up the whole... Ooh, you know what? Extra strength for military units fighting inside friendly orbital coverage. This would make me more defensive in terms of having an army. That's a thought. And I'm not really going to have a science problem. Okay, hold up. Let's see what other things we can get. From domestic, we can get a health increase. Oh, boy. Production, culture, or science... Internal truth. Yeah, we did that one as Hutama. It was funny. Increased duration for orbital units. Make us grow faster? Get us more culture? You know, let's try making us grow faster. Let's see if that's not the worst idea in the world. It probably is, but... Yeah, okay. Next turn. Give me this. Okay, there are 8 more alien remains on the planet that need to be biopsied, so... We'll get ready for that. Alright, you come up here. We have another quest decision for the station charter. So we can either get Kia Gungan, which is 2 culture and 2 science. Oh yeah, it's going to be them. And conveniently, they've landed somewhere that I wasn't planning on expanding to. I was slightly afraid that they'd like put their station like right here, and I'd be like, I can't get this Xenomass deposit now. What the hell? Alright, and the trade convoy is ready to go. So, do I want to just speed into Axiom and grow that? I get like 30 turns, something like that, before Kigungan leaves, so let's do that. Let's get the trade convoy going into Axiom. And then when Axiom turns into a proper city, we will switch it over to Kigungan. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Kigungan. Misako. No, we're not doing that. Okay. You are going to construct an expedition. I am going to pick up a virtue. I'm going to make myself better against aliens because I'm going to need to kill aliens. A lot of aliens. Ooh, there's a thing over here. Okay. Now, do we want to jump in the water and go get it? That is the question. Well, yeah, since that guy's going away. All right. Let's There are no fishies over here. That's good. Oh, yeah, there's floatstone out there. Maybe what I want to do is put a city like on this hill or like here actually, because then you get like all the gold. Yes. Okay. Get that guy back on land. Here's a solar collector. My energy problems are, for the moment, solved. And I'm just speeding up in terms of growth now because I get extra food per city. Which is going to cause me health problems sooner rather than later. Research computing. Yes, I'm doing that right now. It's going to take me 42 turns, assuming that I don't get any exploits that make it go faster. And, oh, I'm going to get some exploits that are going to make it go faster. Don't you worry about that. It's kind of the plan. All right, you need to heal up because you're going to be going on bug hunts. We got affinity XP towards purity. We obtained a fundamental object.
How much joy can this new planet hold when all I can think of is everything I've left behind?
Yes, all right. We already did a purity victory. I'm not that enamored of the idea of doing one again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Soldier. Plus 15% when attacking, or plus 5 heal when not embarked. Well, healing them like cray-cray worked pretty well last time. But we're trying to show off some different things. Auto heal. Well, we did auto heal last time. All right. Here we do 15% when attacking. And this will, of course, be 20 against melee units, because that's how we roll. Next turn. All right, have this guy come back and grab another module. We're all set here. We can go... Oh, hey! We got out of the water just in time, because now there's a kraken over here. And we don't want to be dealing with that, for sure. All right. Just keep roving in this area. Is Duncan in the water? Yes, Duncan is in the water, so we will need a navy in order to take him. Trade route is now going to go to Kegelingen. Lovely stuff. And that's a major victory. Okay, go do it. Choose production. You're going to do, get this, an old earth relic. Oh, we're unhealthy. Okay. Then you're going to do a clinic, then you're going to do a worker. That's the order in which this has to go. We are unhealthy. That's minus 2% growth and minus 2% speed towards outpost growth. But hilariously, that minus 2% growth is completely canceled out by that. So we're not actually being that badly hurt at the moment. Who cares about being unhealthy? Not actually suffering penalties for it at the moment. I've killed an alien wolf beetle. Good stuff. This guy's ready to go again. Let's continue to explore up yonder. Alright, heal up. Ideally, find some alien nests. After that guy builds the ultrasonic fence, he's going to build a clinic, so that will be taken care of. Building the ultrasonic fence will quick trigger the ultrasonic fence quest, and then we can make our trade convoys invulnerable to aliens, and that will save us some pain and bother. So, yay. Not going to get a super heal this time, but still, just going. Okay. Going up there. Was there an alien nest over here? Did we find an alien nest? There's Jinsoku Labs, but we're not going to get another trade convoy up and running in time, so unless somebody else does, Jinsoku Labs is going to vanish from the face of the earth. So what you going to do, Reginaldo? Are you going to be a trade guy or not? Let's keep sneaking around him. Alright, there are some resources up here, although it's a desert, so good luck with that. And now we get we get science bonuses for killing aliens, which is bueno. He's happy about my food rate. Yeah, it's kind of deliberate. It's a decision to try to keep up with you guys, because you're kind of cheating. Anytime that quest for ultrasonic fence would like to trigger would be fine with me. Duncan is leading the pack, which is, to me, hilarious. Okay, not seeing a nest up here. Oh, there's a nest down there. All right. Why don't you come over here and get ready to spank some aliens for me? You are going to hop on here. That's going to take 5 turns, so the miasma is not going to be able to kill you before you finish. Good. It is going to make you very vulnerable to alien counterattack if anybody shows up, so hurry on with that. Reginaldo is now beneath me. See if that sticks. Gonna have to do something about the health problem.
If the personality traits you currently
have. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to do that yet, though, Mr. AI. Yeah, I need 165. I have 158. Come on. Gonna have to do something about the whole unhealth thing, but I do have a plan for that. 9 turns until we have computing. Great. And we have 14 affinity.
We fled Earth because it was getting worse faster than we could fix it.
Yeah. Settlement D2, it's already inhumanized. Alright. We're down here. Heal up. You get out of there and heal up, and now you're going to have to make your way back here. Okay, trade units still exist, which is great. Come on, ultrasonic fence. If you could kick in now, that would be fantastic. Axiom has grown. You're going to build the clinic. Okay, great. There's more xenomass over here. There's a lot of xenomass here. This is nice. Okay. Here are some alien skis. Alright. Let's just circle around the nest. Quest decision. This is for the ultrasonic fence. Trade convoys will not be attacked by alien units. There we go. Excellent. Took me forever to get that as Hutama, but we just got that right out of the gate this time, now that we don't have unlimited trade units. Go figure. Alright, extra affinity from researching technologies. That's good. And let's get the lay of the land. Okay, we got another guy up there. Don't really want to just, like, step right too close to the nest before we know exactly what's going on. Aha, yes. Camp Cascade, yep, okay. Yep, and we got some stuff to do here with the whole building of things. Okay. Pharma Lab and Cyto Nursery. These will solve our health problems, so these are what we're getting next. We have an upgrade for the gunboat, which is going to be against sea units because, well, that's kind of what we always do. And I'm going to kill you. Okay. Choose a Producciones. Get me the spy agency. Quest decision. Drake's... some guys who were dragged to a nearby cave. Our fair new city may have an unfortunate location. We have 2 options now. Ward these aliens off with an electromagnetic barrier, or bait them. Capture and study them more closely. Yes. I like this plan. Build a Vivarium building. I did that. Build 1 ranger unit. Okay, I do not have access to that technology at this time, but I will make sure to go do that as soon as I can. Okay, my marine killed an alien scarab. Great. And my marine killed a wolf beetle, but there's a lot more over there. So something to worry about, but we'll worry about that when the time comes, I guess. We're surviving that just fine. Keep going. Back down here, watch this. Are you going to kill the alien? Yes, we are. Alright, cool. We're just hanging out there. That's great. Still have a health problem, but it can be solved shortly. Okay, we got worm killing, which means there's a siege worm somewhere in the field. Where is... Oh, hi! How are you? Goodbye. It's been nice. It's been nice knowing you people. Okay, we have a quest here for food from vivariums or science from vivariums. We already have a massive food bonus and we're having health problems, so I'm going to do the science thing. That's great. Research. We need the ranger unit now because it wants me to have that, so go get it. Yeah, stay away. I don't like siege worms. Okay. Care for civil workers. Yep, +1 health from clinics. Okay, we're back down to only 3 on health. That's good. Keeps this explorator moving. We're going to get more clinics in a minute, so that's all fine. And we're still tumbling down towards the bottom of the pack. That's acceptable. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call that first session there. It's been real. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back at this again fairly shortly.